big showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Florida Gators offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. And one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
He's going to take off here. Has the force still on the move. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. They're going to run it. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
second down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. It's going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense, flying to the football. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback still with the football. 1st down and more. He's still running. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Hurricanes will try to keep this drive moving. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
important second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Breaks free. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The shotgun running play call. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
He's marked down at the 33. Now, fourth down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quick completion to the tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Jackson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. What a move, and he's free. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Joseph. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to pass. It's Beck. There's a screen pass to the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it second and short. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Throwing the football here on third down and short. How about the defense? They were not fooled at all. Before the quarterback had a chance to read any coverage at all, he's on his back because of that pressure.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain. Dropping back. It's Lagway.
Caught near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Jackson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? And here he goes. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. It's Beck. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score Florida 10, Miami 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Hurricanes keep the football on the move. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Beck. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The sure hands. It's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. One down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go. Now you're set up to get 6.
The Hurricanes line it up with first and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Back to throw. It's Beck. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Back in motion now. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Gonna run it. It's ball. Gonna try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the right side. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14.
That makes the score Florida 17, Miami 14.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Miami offense is back on the field. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten something going. Can they build more momentum here before halftime? Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To throw, it's Beck. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Brings up second down.
Wideouts now clustered. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. Looks right for a quick completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Looking to chuck it again. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 14.
Boy, the quarterback looked so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Hurricanes come to the line with 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The sure hands. It's ball. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Not able to connect. Incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous game puts him in great scoring position.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Ball. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score Florida 24, Miami 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's a shovel pass, caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Punt over the middle. It's Joseph. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver grabs it. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. To throw, it's Beck. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joseph. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Crucial third down play coming up. To the air, it's Beck. Grab down the middle, it's Daniels. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Florida offense retakes the field. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Wilson. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Snags the quick throw. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Hebe keeps it himself. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
On the ground, it's Fletcher. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Canes pick up enough for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Powering through. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Canes. And that will give them the lead now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Ball. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So second down after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Off the play fake on first down. Off target with the throw, incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. That receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On first down, it's play action. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. To throw, it's back. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. What a catch! Able to convert on 3rd down. Gets him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Field goal is good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rallied in the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. With the catch, it's Wilson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
To the air, it's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Sturdivant. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Past the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. he makes the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looking for some space. It's ball. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Grab by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after.
That makes the score Miami 45, Florida 31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's back. And it's caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They try to sneak it for the first.
And that's another Miami Hurricane.
And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the ground, it's Fletcher. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? That play will move the sticks, set them up 1st down at the 42. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Canes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of the defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Now, a 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Set to advance on the football.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. What a sag by the senior. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure this quarterback knows it, but he's very close to a 500-yard passing game now, Kirk.
This guy is having an unbelievable day in this poor defense. They look like they're playing in quicksand. He's just one step ahead of them every single play, just carving them up, making every single throw that's asked of him. What a masterclass performance.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.